Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Houston Sports Talk back into the video, and today we're going to be talking about how the San Francisco Giants just fleeced the Boston Red Sox. Today, the San Francisco Giants and the Boston Red Sox shocked the MLB world when they traded for Rafael Devers, the three-time All-Star. I'm going to say it, about to be four-time All-Star. This season, he is, even though started off really bad, has put on a show. This year, in 73 games, he has, at this point, 272 at-bats, 47 runs scored with, he's 47 runs scored, 74 hits, 18 doubles, 15 home runs, 58 RBIs, 56 walks, 272 batting average for Devers this year. Here's the crazy thing for Devers. He, last year, had 67 walks. That's pretty solid. This year, and last year played 138 games. This year he has 56, 11 less than last year. And he's played in 73 games. So that is 65 less than last year. And still is only 12 more walks away this year from having more than he did last year and a career high. That's insane. I wouldn't be surprised if Devers, gets near 100 walks this year, if not more. He's been great with walking this year. That's been great for him this year. Home runs, obviously, as well. He's already more than halfway through his home run total of last season. Not even halfway through the season yet. And so that's been great for Devers. 15 home runs. He had 28 last year. He's trying to, seems like he can get to the range of his last highest season, 33 home runs in 2023 and 100 RBIs he had in 2023 playing 153 games. Seems like he should get close to there, if not there. So, for Devers, I think this is a great addition for the San Francisco Giants. Look, did the Red Sox get nothing in this deal? No, they didn't. But I don't think they got enough for giving up a 28-year-old star, about to be 29-year-old star like Rafael Devers. And you know how much of an impact he will play for the San Francisco Giants team, a team that is trying to be a contender in the National League. And that's why I think this was a fleech by the San Francisco Giants. Now, I think the Red Sox didn't get as much of value because the Giants are taking on that full $250 million contract. If the Red Sox would have taken on a little bit of that, I think that they probably would have got more in return. But they only got one ranked prospect for the Giants. That's their number 4, in James Tibbs. I think he's a great player. He was great for Florida State last year. He's done pretty good in single A this year. I think he should be a solid addition. And I really like the addition of Kyle Harrison. He's still such a young pitcher. I think the crazy thing is still 23 years old. Everybody remember, this is someone who made his Major League debut fast. He made his Major League debut at 22 years old. It's the age of the guy that the prospect the Red Sox are getting in this deal offensively that is still in single A. I know it's a little bit different. It's a position player versus a pitcher. But 22 years old is really young for a starting pitching prospect to make his Major League debut. It's not like it's uncommon, but it can be hard to start to figure out. It might take a couple years. I want to show example of someone I have watched as an Astros fan. That's Hunter Brown. Look at Hunter Brown. It took a minute for Hunter Brown to start figuring it out in Major League Baseball. He's now 26 years old, and he's having the amazing season you'd expect from him. That's someone I really look at as a great example of someone who don't give up on too early. This year, Hunter Brown has a 1.8 ERA for the Astros and an 8-3 record in 14 games, 14 starts, 86 innings pitched with 105 strikeouts already, and he's one of the candidates for Cy Young in the American League. But you look at it wasn't always pretty for Hunter Brown with the Astros. You look at his first full season, Hunter Brown was a terrible 11-13 with a 5.09 ERA in 31 games in 29 starts. Last year's 2024 season started off so bad for Hunter Brown, where Astros fans were calling for Hunter Brown to be sent to AAA. It was that bad last year in 2024. He gave up 9 runs in 1 inning to the Royals. It was horrendous a start for his season, but then he turned his season around in 2024, and he's been outstanding this year in 2025. You can't look at a pitcher and give up on him. I'm not saying the Giants did bad by giving up Harrison in this deal, but I think he very well can turn into a really solid player. I know he hasn't had a season in 3 seasons where his ERA is under 4, but that very well can change. And I just look at Hunter Brown as a prime example of that. I'm not saying he's going to turn into Hunter Brown, Kyle Harrison, but I think I think that it is a very good chance that he can turn into a stud. And then I'll look at Jordan Hicks as well, the major league player, the other major league player that's headed in this deal. I think that the Giants made a mistake trying to make Jordan Hicks a starter. The first year it was okay. This year it's just horrendous for Jordan Hicks. And Jordan Hicks has done really good as a reliever in his career. He came into San Francisco only having 8 starts in his career, and he started in 29 of the 42 games with San Francisco that he pitched in. So Boston needs to look into moving him back to the bullpen. I think the good thing about Boston adding in these 2 pitchers are that, these are 2 guys that are under contract for a while. It's not like these 2 guys are free agents at the end of the season. Harrison is under contract until 2030, and Hicks is 2028. And you got a top prospect who's just the 13th overall, and you got another prospect who isn't ranked. So it was a solid return. But I think partially reason you didn't get a huge get back for Devers, like more than they should have, was because of the fact that the Giants are taking on that full contract. And so, but I still think this is a fleece by the Giants. I don't think it's that bad to take the deal, to take Devers' contract. I know Devers is a great player. I'm not saying he isn't. Devers is a great player, and he's going to be, what, like 36 when this contract's up? 36, 35, something like that. And I think that he maybe as his career goes on, he might start to, not turn into this, turn into a little bit worse than he is now. But, I don't think it's that crazy to take on his contract at all. Especially when you're not giving up that much as he should be worth, in my opinion. So I think this is a great trade for the Giants. You guys let me know your thoughts on the trade in the comment section, and peace out.